Assets build your future, while liabilities, they destroy it. Every time you drink, you're choosing destruction. And the next 7 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what that looked like for me. When I was drinking, I thought I knew what it was costing me. The bar tab, the hangovers, the occasional blackout. But that's not the real cost. The real cost is what you're not building while you're drunk and partying. Every day you're drunk is a day you're not investing in yourself. Every hangover is a day of opportunity lost. Every broken promise is a crack in your foundation. You're not just losing money at the bar. You're losing time. You're losing health, trust, skills. You're breaking your relationships with your family and close loved ones. You're building liabilities instead of assets. And most people don't realize it until it's too late. Let me break this down the way Rich Dad Poor Dad taught me. An asset puts money in your pocket, and a liability takes it out. But in sobriety, it's bigger than just money. An asset builds your future, and a liability destroys it. Here's what you're actually building when you stop drinking. Asset number 1, your health. Let's start with the most obvious one, but the one most people underestimate. My sleep, it improved tenfold. I stopped waking up in puddles of sweat. I started waking up rested with real energy. Not that fake energy you get from the hair of the dog or whatever trick you think helps you from not being so hungover and dead the next morning. I started enjoying food again. When I was drinking, food and I had a horrible relationship. I lost weight. My knees stopped hurting. My heartburn just disappeared. I didn't need antacids just to eat anymore. My vision improved because I wasn't consistently poisoning myself. My clear skin, real energy, a body that worked. And that's an asset. But health is just the beginning. Here's what really changed everything. Asset number 2, your time. Time is one of those things you'll never get back. Once it's wasted, it's gone. And when you're drinking, you're bleeding it everywhere. I just got my full license reinstated this month after years of not being able to legally drive. That happened only because I got sober long enough to make it through the process. I was clear-headed enough to make long-term goals and actually plan to reach them. I wasn't wasting entire days recovering from the night before. Every day sober is a day you can use. Every day drunk is a day you lose. And that's a huge difference. And if you want to hear the full story of how I lost my license, got an interlock device, and finally got it back, subscribe, because next time I'm breaking down the whole thing. 2 DUIs, an interlock I drank through, the works. And when you're not wasting time being hungover, something else happens. Asset number 3, your reputation. People notice when you stop disappearing. I became trustworthy again. I wasn't just saying things anymore. I was also backing them up. Didn't happen overnight though. It was a slow, consistent battle. But people started trusting me again because I was showing up, keeping promises, being reliable. Your reputation is an asset, and I had to rebuild mine from zero. When people trust you again, you can finally focus on rebuilding yourself. Asset number 4, your skills. What can you learn when you're not hungover? Maybe it's patience, discipline, finance. Me personally, I learned how to read. Not just books, but actually absorb and apply what I was learning. I got better with people, became more confident. I learned video editing, how to run a business. None of that happens when you're drunk. Skills, they compound, and you can't build them if you're hungover or drunk. But none of that matters if you don't have asset number 5. Asset number 5, your relationships. This is what you're really fighting for. I built a better relationship with my son. I rebuilt relationships with my family, made new friends who didn't drink, started connecting with people who pushed me forward instead of pulling me down. None of that would have been possible while I was drinking, because drinking, it always came first. Now, my son comes first, my family comes first, and my relationships come first. Quality over quantity. That's what sobriety gives you. The liabilities you lose. Now here's what you're getting rid of. Hangovers. They cost me more than I'll ever know. The opportunity cost alone is insane. All the jobs I lost because I was too hungover to go in, the friends I lost because I cared more about drinking than being a good friend, the lost years with my son because drinking came first, the morning tax, waking up to a mess I created the night before. At one point, waking up meant throwing up before I could even start the day, feeling like death until I was able to drink again. I broke every promise I made while I was drinking. I'll be better tomorrow. I'll get my shit together tomorrow. The health decline from drinking. I was way overweight. My knees couldn't take it. I relied on antacids just to eat. My vision was suffering from the constant poisoning of alcohol. Every single one of these is a liability, and you're paying for it every day you drink. Every single day, you're making a choice. Build an asset or build a liability. There's no neutral ground. You're doing one or the other. Which one are you choosing? The compound effect. 860 days. That's 860 days of 1% better. I'm finally funding my Roth IRAs. I've read over 75 self-help books. Books on business, health, mindset, personal growth, finance, real estate. I've built skills. I've built relationships. I'm building a future. 860 days ago, I had none of that. I was waking up in a puddle of sweat, breaking promises, and losing opportunities. And now, I'm running a business, showing up for my son, building towards financial freedom. That's what 1% better every day looks like. Small wins that compound over time. If you didn't drink today, you just built an asset. That decision compounds, so keep it going. I'm giving you the 10 affirmations I use to stay sober through every holiday, every temptation, every moment I wanted to give in. Links in the description. Next time, I'm telling you the story nobody knows. 2 DUIs, an interlock device I drank through, and how I finally got my full license back after 16 years. It's raw, and it might save your life. So stop building liabilities and start building assets. Your future self will thank you. See you in the next one.